Hi guys, in today's video I'll be telling you how you can beat the Hauntlet minigame and reach level 100 in Adopt Me, because I have seen so many people make mistakes while playing this. So I'll be giving you some tips just to help you improve your gameplay, and if you don't already know the basics, you can find them in this book as you make it further in the Hauntlet game. And if you don't have all the pages, you can pause to read so you know how everything works. The first thing to know is the first 3 doors are safe. I always go for the middle one, it doesn't really matter, but I just like the middle one. Another thing you may not know is that you also get aging done and you also get bucks while you're playing. I've noticed a massive difference when I've been playing hours at a time. And I'm not saying it's impossible to get to the end by yourself. I don't know, I've never done it in a private server or anything. I've always done it with people. And the way I've always gotten to the end is with people. And what I mean by that is communication. A good server that is willing to communicate with each other to say which door is bad, if they have a cell phone and things like that. As you can see, that's exactly what everyone here is doing. One big mistake I see people doing when they're actually communicating is they do it last minute or when everyone has already gone on to the doors. Like, it's a bit too late to tell you which door it is because we've already gone on them. So do not leave it last minute if you do end up with a cell phone. Another huge mistake I see in nearly every game is someone will pick a door straight away as soon as they get into that room without waiting to see if someone says which one is bad or not. Because if someone actually did have a cell phone or they had a wand and you've gone on the door already, that is a life that you didn't have to lose, and it can also waste the rewards that you need to stack up and save for further on in the game. And fair enough, not always will someone have a cell phone, so what I do is I wait until 5 seconds. If someone hasn't said anything, I pick a door. There's only a ghost behind one door from room 1 to 10. So say if the left one was the higher risk but higher reward, and mid was the one on the cell phone that was the bad one, and the right one was the door you get barely any rewards from, you should pick the left one because it gives you the highest rewards. I see so many people that when someone says on the cell phone thing that a certain door is bad and they go for the door that is like the less rewards. Like, you can get so much better stuff from going in the higher risk door. And trust me, your rewards are going to be your best friend. They are going to really help you get to the end, and you're going to want to stack as much as you can. And this goes on to another thing with communication. Find a way to communicate so one person at a time uses a cell phone, although it's not always a bad thing if more than one do, because sometimes, for example, my cell phone can say a different door to another person's, which gives you one door left to choose from, which is the safe one. So say if someone had left as the bad door and I have right as the bad door, then the middle is the safe one. So it's not always a bad thing. I'm sure most people are doing this, but we had a way of communicating to make typing much faster. So NL means not left, don't go to that door because it's bad, mid bad, L bad, that kind of thing. We shortened it down just so everyone understands much quicker, because you only have a certain time limit to actually pick a door as well. The closer you get to level 50, you're going to need 3 hearts. Right now I have 2, and on the left you can see a chain door that is grey. Do not use your gold key no matter what on this grey door. The gold key is for the golden door, which gives you an extra heart every time you go into a golden door with a golden key. Another thing I recommend doing is not wasting your heart potions. For example, until you get to level 50, you do not have to worry about losing 2 hearts. You will only lose 1 if you go behind the wrong door until level 50. And this mainly goes to when you have 3 hearts, because you only need to worry about using a heart potion again if you have 1 heart left. Because say if you have 1 heart left and you used a heart potion, it would make it full life again, and it's going to save your potions a lot better. And another thing you should definitely not do is using your wands too early. I definitely recommend using them when you really need to. And if you don't already know, the wands are basically what tells you which is the actual safe door. So basically the opposite of what the cell phone does. The cell phone obviously lies. You want to at least get to level 50 because you will be able to get a yarn ball as a reward, which is going to help you taming the kitty bats. And as you can see, there's still quite a few people left alive because we're almost at level 50 and we're doing well as a team, and this is what you need to make it work. As you can see, we're past room 60, there's plenty of people still here, and I've stacked up quite a few rewards, especially the ones, which is very, very useful, and a lot of the keys as well. So this is what I mean, it's definitely helpful if you have a server that is good at communicating and working well together. I usually go and find a full server and test and play a mini game. If they're not communicating, I switch and try a new one and just do it like that. Sometimes I will play with people on my Discord server and my friends as well, which really does help too. And this is what I mean by gold door. To use your gold key on, you will get the heart potion to give you another heart. And to be honest, I'm surprised we even managed to get to level 77 with 2 hearts. And as you can see here, I lost nearly all my hearts, so that's when I chose to use my heart potion. Especially if you're like on your last one, then definitely don't waste it when you have 1 heart missing, because at the end of the day, you could go behind a door with the Phantom Dragon or even Patchy Bear, which is even worse as that takes 3 lives off. And in the game before this one, me and one person were going back to back, helping each other through the doors, communicating so well from level 50. It was just us two from level 50, but we got to the end with each other because we did it, like, we communicated so well with each other. So it is possible to actually do it with like just 2 people. And you're probably not going to get to level 100 every time, and that's okay. But it's definitely really worth it if you do. And I'll show you the rewards in a second. So, because we made it to the end, we got 2,000 bucks, which I didn't realize. You get a yarn ball, you get 21,000 candy, and you also get an animated sticker. I think you only get that once though. And on the leaderboard, it would say you've escaped, and then you appear at the top of this castle and you can slide down, which is quite cool. But it is so much easier to grind candy this year than it was any other of the years. But I hope this is useful to you, and I hope you guys manage to get to level 100. And thank you so much for watching my video. Have a wonderful rest of your day or night. Goodbye, guys.